I don't know what we're doing. Exploring one of these mini housing developments. Look, they put a jump in this one. Woo! What are you doing, Bubs? Just wait there 1 second, why don't you? Turn my jams down so they don't get picked up, so I don't get copyrighted. Go to jail. No, we don't go to jail anymore for that. They just take all your money. I always jump into these things because, I mean, you've seen one. Oh, you've seen them all, right? Well, kind of. I mean, there is sometimes fun shit to do in these, but you just gotta see what's up. I think the thinking is always, oh, I'm gonna go crazy on these streets and do whatever, but they're always real dirty, so that's usually not an option. It's 72 Fahrenheit out right now. It feels good. I'm on the Benadryl. Why? I did not have allergies as a kid. Why did I have to have them as a grown-up? That just didn't make it. Come on, okay, if y'all aren't gonna go, hey guys, I'm gonna go. Watch this. Not like on like the Canadian level of being nice to one another, but sometimes that does happen here. It's the no, you go. We're like more bitchy though about it. Like, what an idiot! They were there first. Like, there's probably a bunch of you are like, Jake, this isn't the video we want to see. We want to see you tune the bike and make a bunch of horsepower. I want to be doing that right now, but I've ran into a little hang up. It's not a big deal. We're gonna get sorted out. I basically just called around trying to find a tuner that would tune the damn thing. My attempts to do that, it's gonna be the same thing it was with the other guy, where the guy's like, oh, I think I can like piggyback an auto tuner onto it. That's what the first guy did, and when I told DynoJet he did that, they were like, no. The system, if you have a DynoJet dyno and you have a Power Vision, they will do it. You just gotta have the right you gotta have the update software, but none of these people know that. And you know, I don't want them, they don't need to learn on my bike. That's what the other guy was doing, and that's why it wasn't good. But basically what happened was one of the guys I spoke to, he's like, well, yeah, I could get it tuned for you, but put one of those auto tuner kits on there before you bring it in, so we can get it tuned right. Okay, one, I didn't know there was an auto tuner out for this bike yet that DynoJet made, because originally that wasn't a thing. Well, now it's a thing, it's out. But also it does the work. Like, it does the thing he wants it to do. So I'm like, well, if I'm gonna do that, I'll just tune the thing. It's honestly closed right now. And honestly, the auto tuner does the same thing that the dyno does. It's just trying to correct the air to fuel ratio. It's gonna look at everything, map it out, say, I think it should be like this. You apply the changes and you test again. You do it until it's roughly happy with the adjustments it thinks you need to make. There's not too many of these dyno shops that actually have a true wizard working at them. They could really do, like, they go in there and manually start adjusting things. You know, they usually could. Here's the thing. Honestly, a lot of them can do that, but are they actually going to do it in the time that they're getting paid to do this? Probably not. I haven't been super impressed. So I can just tell you that from the conversations I've had with people. That's a llama out there. You guys see that? The biggest fear I hear is a damn dog running out on you. Sometimes I need to scoop my bag back a little. Don't be a thing. It's all going to be fine. I'm just waiting for the parts from DynoJet. Blah, blah, blah. Got to start on that other bike project then not long after that, because that's, you know, we just got to square away what we're going to do with that whole thing. Patreons know what it is. You'll all find out soon enough. I'm going to tell you right now, this next bike project, I'm going to dig into it. You know, we're going to have some fun. We're going to do some stuff. But, man, I'm also just completely okay with that taking a minute, because I want to enjoy this summer and get out there and ride the supermoto to the track, get the dual sport dirt bike to some different off-road parks, get this thing. I need to get some fresh tires for this thing. Get this thing out there and let's do some camping. Because I look back at my videos sometimes and I'll be like, oh, geez, like, I might have like one riding video a month. And I get it, I had to like kind of adjust what I do because YouTube and what people want to see and blah, blah. There's 100 reasons why. I need to put right out. I want to go out here and ride. So I don't think the track fines can double if you have it buried in the trees. That's what I'm going to tell the judge. If that doesn't work, I'll just get naked. I think my road up here might be closed. I wasn't going to go down. And last time I went down when it was closed. Yep, an old one-lane bridge with a turn just before it. Here comes a big truck. Are they going to slow down for it? Even though I'm already here? There you go. Coming in with that Dodge. God, I remember when Dan got a Dodge. Now he's got, like, you know, he's doubled down. He's got that even more ridiculous one. He's texting me, look, I got a Dodge. This was years ago, right? I'm like, of course you own a Dodge Ram. No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, he does meet the stereotype, but it's fine. He only drives like a complete lunatic every time I drive with him. I swear to God, every time I'm in a vehicle with Dan, the roads are slightly wet, and he's driving like a just full. I do love the guy, but oh my God, he drives, a little pee-pee comes out. I didn't go see that guy though. Oh my God, that's like no good excuse. He's literally been trying to get me out there, like paid for flight by some company to come out there and do go-kart shit with him, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll come do it. And just to be fair, life's been fucking tricky. My wife started working, like 7-8 months ago or something. She got a job again, which was like good the way things have been. Thank God I've got things like Patreon and stuff that despite all the goofiness, everything else happens, it will like, you know, make it so that I don't just starve, but like literally never come back from demonetization kind of stuff that happened to everybody years ago. It's just like, you know, my channel still shows monetized, but it's like, it's not really. What's up, buddy? That's alright, you're too cool. You're too cool, bro. Interesting looking Lambo there. No tractor trailers. Well, I'm no truck. Yeah, these sort of speed limit signs here look pretty unofficial to me. But we must not be too silly because literally next door is a bunch of sheriffs. Really right over there in that building. To see if there's any kind of jumps in this parking lot. Not really. I like the ones where somebody was like an absolute, like on meth when they built these lots. There's just like a big, you know, one of those in the middle of it. There's definitely a change in the elevation through this parking lot. Should we gradually? No, man. Don't go straight and straight. Like trying to find places to do things like that, like lots with little hills in it, random developments, these sort of things that I find. I've always been asked by people, hey, can you show us how you find that stuff, right? I'll have you know, I've probably at least 3 times started making that video. The video of Jake shows how he sits down on Google Earth, Google Maps, and finds things. And every time I go to edit it, and I end up just deleting it, because I'm like, God, it just sounds like I'm making a video on how to break the law, which I kind of am. The short of it is that you got to go on Google Earth, Google Maps, and just look for things that stand out, you know? You got to, like, look for, oh, what's this squiggly road over here? What's this line over there doing? What's this? What's that? You gotta look for these things, and then when you find them, you gotta mark them, you gotta go out there and check them out, and you gotta realize a lot of times it's gonna be a dud. Like, more often than not, the things I go to, you know, explore and see about can suck. Now, I think this is just gonna be nothing, but sometimes it's just doing shit like this, though, too. This looks somewhat traveled. It's probably just to get to this, yeah, because this is just like a water main line right here. Water main line here. Yeah. You can fart up and down these things a bit, but I know we're nowhere near where we're going to be in the country, so this is not going to be like some of these I've gotten onto where you're out there in the sticks, and boy, you can just ride them down and down and down and see what you can find. And they're the tricky thing though is you gotta watch out because there's people on them regularly that work out there. You don't really want you being out there. Might be muddy right now. Let's see, how does it feel? It's decent. This one stays, oh yeah, camera. I forgot about you. Oh, that's what you're supposed to do though, right? You are a 360 camera. We'll get on the other side of the road. Normally wouldn't do that, but you know, you might drag a few little leaves, but oh my God, do I know how to ride anymore? Tricky thing here using this as reverse, there's a little spot there. I really can't touch the ground, but hill assist reverse. See, this is why that trail over there slightly exists. There's a few more because of this place right here. Polaris and Can-Am here, so they got all kinds of toys. Every dealership, though, if you can, like if they can at least, will have some little dirt thing, whether they own it or not, you know? Just something so the off-road vehicles, you can at least just drive them for 2 seconds on. They got another little path right there. They probably use that one a lot, too. Oh, yeah. This is one of their loops for sure. Up and down the hill. Whee! This is the one right here. This is the one where you show them how good the suspension is. See, customers, see how we did that? I mean, I say it jokingly, but I mean, like, that's what you do. Maxim is actually got like a full-on track behind them. It's kind of good because they actually own that little land back there. Now, is it technically zoned for that? She looks good, doesn't she, boys? She looks good. That's jumped off for a second to reset the cameras. Oh, look at it, looks good. There's the magic, folks. That's what we do. It's just that. Someone was asking me the other day, he's like, Jake, are you like just really good at this stuff, or did you just luck out? I was like, what do you mean? That FZ, it seems like it actually off-roads good. No, it does, and I lucked out, yes. Like, if you told me to like do the same thing with like a Ninja Z650, right? You know, like, maybe I could. I think there's just some ways the geometries and everything lined up with this that, and don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. Like, it's not like more stable off-road than like an actual, like, you know, Tannery 700, but it ain't bad. There's that lake. I knew there was a lake out here. In the UK, got the Cliffs of Dover. Those are the Cliffs of Dope. Oh, that water's just glossy looking, isn't it? Woo! There's a Bob Ross painting right there. Should we get a picture? I think we just must at this point. Sun, yes, this is it. This here. Why don't you just look at that? Ooh. Yes, all right. Look for that on Instagram. I'll put it on Patreon first. That was the part where I fall in and die. They find this footage later, and everyone was like, who is that guy? Oh, God, I'm so stiff right now. Why? I helped someone move yesterday. Maybe that's why. Okay, too much. There goes my alignment, boys. There's a bottle there in the road. This is a motorcyclist situation here. I can handle this. I have feet that exist on the outside of my body. I can access them while I'm driving. Here we go. Oh, I didn't boot it right. Hang on. There we go, got it. What's going on, Sheriff? There it goes. Slowing down so he can't see me. I don't want the sheriff to see me going that way. You always kind of have like the, what's it called though? Like, where did I go past the barrier? I didn't go past any barriers on that one. I came down this way. You're not supposed to be there. Well, you don't have it marked that I'm not supposed to be there. How the hell do I know that? I think I see to that road. So I didn't see a speed limit sign. The perfect crime. Ended up there having to explain to myself at the courthouse. Keep out posted. See, this is where you don't go. Go past the fence with trespassing signs. If it's government owned, they'll give you a fat fine. Private owned, might get shot. Business owned or investment real estate owned, probably one of your better bets. Think about that when you're out about doing these exploratory things. This is obviously a no-no. They mow that regularly. This is looked after. So we don't do that. When it does come to exploring, though, I will say having this is pretty cool. There's a lot of times I can look on that and see little silly roads and things that I, like you can just see them from here. You're like, oh, what the hell? Like this road right here. I'm wondering, what is that? Where does that go? Oh my God, that goes way over there. Oh, I actually know that road. That road's closed right now. But normally I could do that. Of some kind. Yeah, it's a CBR. Is it like a little 500 or something? I think it is. Maybe a 300.